like, bust out the Cassius curse immediately, but Lithuania, I feel like they're gonna wreck Panthers, but every time I sleep on Panthers, Panthers come out swinging and hit hard and surprise us, so that one could still go either way. I think everyone's leaning Lithuania, but Panthers, they always surprise, so it'll be interesting seeing that one pop up a little bit later on.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty excited. I have no idea how the second BO3 is going to go. I feel like it's going to be 3 maps, but yeah, I think there's definitely a 2-0 potential for Lithuania. I mean, we saw them play. They're pretty good. I mean, they're like surprisingly really good, considering we have, some big names, some big teams in this league. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. But yeah, we have, by the way, guys, if you are wondering, we have about 9 people in the server. Knife Round should be going live in about 30 seconds or so, and then we'll be going straight into the in-game where you guys can stop looking at our faces and watch some Counter-Strike, which is the reason why we're all here, of course.
And speaking about other big names, because we said, Lithuania undefeated, can't sleep on Vex, who currently have a match coming up a little bit later. That one's going to be off. And well, maybe someone can be one of those independent casters to pick that one up. But Vex, they're going to be playing Existence Galaxy, still my favorite to win it.
Wow.
And they finally showed up to everybody else. They're finally on the map for the rest of CS:GO. I tooted their horn a little bit at the beginning of the season. I'm like, these guys are going to win it flat out. I called it day one.
I think we
And
both
then
did,
recently
actually, if I
showed up.
remember correctly.
Yeah. Well, you were leaning a little vexed because they had Pitt there and they were starting to click really hard, but their record doesn't have like the best track series going on. But still, every time they show up in server, it's an amazing one to watch. But Existence Galaxy finally on the map of CS:GO, showed up at LAN, popped off relatively hard, beat Complexity in a BO3, which is not too shabby. So it'll be
Yeah.
nice seeing them a little bit later on because I'm certain we'll see them get through.
Yeah, I mean, I think either of those teams go. Just watching either of those teams is going to be amazing. But here we go. Yeah, we are officially live with the Knife Round, so we're going to be going into the in-game where the action can finally begin, guys. We do apologize for the delays, of course. It is out of our hands, unfortunately, but not out of reach of our legs. So we're going to go straight into the in-game right now. Let the action.
On into the Knife Round. I think this has got to be XKOM's pick. Is it listed on the HLTV? Take a look real quick. Because every time a Polish team goes up on train, yeah, they win. No, HLTV has a little. They're like XCOM removed train. Like that's not possible. We're playing train, so a little bit of misinformation there. But yeah, jumping into the Knife Round. I feel this has to be the Poles team, Poles map, I should say, up against Comeback, aka Land Dodgers. The team I favor these guys edging it out 2-1. If anyone's gonna 2-0, it's gonna be Comeback. Yeah, we're seeing all 3 maps. I'm certain at this point.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lean the same way. I have no idea which way this is going to go. I know it's going to be a 2-1 for either of these teams, but I'm unsure of how it's going to go. But yeah, we'll find out very shortly. Knife Round's secured. Now one of these teams will be choosing probably CT side, of course. As it is it's still traditionally pretty CT sided.
Yeah, it goes a little bit more T-sided down in the lower leagues. Once you go up to the higher echelons, it really does feel like, hey, you put 5 rounds on T-side, you go to job. You did everything expected of you. But here, it's kind of like more of those 9-6, 8-7 territories on CT side. And players to watch as we start on CT side, I got to lean Stumpadre, aka just Stump, or Starkish. Or sorry, not Starkish, Oscarish. Man, I knew that would slip up eventually. Stark, not on the roster any longer. It was a good like month or 2 ago at this point.
Yumka's also a lot of fun to watch. But here we go. Aggressive brown house control coming out right here from Comeback, looking to gain ground early towards the Bach halls. Now it's all 5 men in the same area right here. 2 men defending for XKOM, ready to receive this attack. But they have been spotted out. Some Padre, he's looking to go very aggressive with the P2000, and so is Mono. They're up close and personal and dual positions. There it is. Stomp picks up the first kill. Now the hit's coming in.
One flashbang popped, but doesn't catch Mono off guard. He's going to find Ramzik, but him down. Stumpadri doesn't find the double down. Durski's going to find him as they back these players up. Jetcher comes with the fast rotation, finds the frag, but the bomb's been planted. And now it's going to be Archie and Dursky to try and fight this off as they start closing the distance. Jetcher's going to get down first. Evens out just a little bit, but damage being done. Mono finalizes it, and Oscar chimes in as well to bring XKOM, well, the quick retake and the quick defuse here. Round number 1 going to them to start things off here for playoffs and Winners League.
Yeah, that was a clean round from XKOM. I don't know if you caught that flick from Jetker, but that was absolutely disgusting. That was clean. But yeah, first round for XKOM. Comeback. Are you surprised to see this coming out, Matthew? Are we surprised?
Not
The force
I mean,
buy.
this has been like one of the 3 teams we've seen actually buy. When they lose CT pistol round, they just buy up anyway. So we're going to see the force ups again and again. They got the bomb plant money. They got 2 kills. That's good enough. It's going to leave Spaze on the Deagle. No armor behind that, but still 3 rifles squeaked out. Jimka's on the UMP. Plenty to work.
Yeah, now they know that their guns are out because they fired a couple shots towards Ivy. Now they're a little bit more vigilant, but look at this buy coming out from XKOM. I mean, I think they kind of anticipated this as a potential option because they're all rifled up, plus the scout with the utility.
Yeah, it's cost them a bit. I was looking at the utility. I'm like, wait a minute. They only got 2 players with grenades left early on. So it's going to keep them a little bit light, a little thrifty. They do have 2 kits, but Stump Audrey going for that scout to start things off. And, well, just posturing for the time being. 2 players moving over towards Ivy, and they nearly spotted each other out. But Ducky Donaldo, who is that? He aliases that every single time. I always forget. But Ducky Donaldo going to take the peek. The flashbang's perfect, but a 1-on-1 trade is going to leave 2 players backing away from Ivy on either side of the minute mark.
Yeah, now this is actually kind of favoring Comeback because they're looking to split onto this A site, but there are only 2 players here. Now their support is coming in from the rest of the XCOM players, but it may not be there in time. Look at Comeback. They're already starting to gain ground in the outer court.
Player towards Olaf, going to find that frag. Pushed out towards Old Hell. Mono gets spotted out, dinked across the smoke. He's down to 48 HP, and he's going to get the kill regardless. It's just Ramzik alive, and a 1 versus 3 damage has been done. He does have the heavier weaponry, but okay, Mono comes right outside of the smoke, and Stump Audrey corrects that mistake immediately. That was a little questionable for Mono, maybe a little bit of misinformation, and yeah, they're going to call a tech real quick, so something may have been up right there.
Good pause. Is the pause coming out?
Well, no, they're just dropping some NVMs, some Neverminds, and they're going to keep going right on into it. Come back with that force from the previous round. No bomb plant leaves them on just upgraded pistols. The Soul Flashbang, and Archie's going to get some armor to double down on that P250. As they spread it across the map, stock standard, and one's going to eat a big nade. No, what? 12 HP of damage? Jimka's going to be counting his blessings. He does have a tendency to eat grenades early on in the rounds, as we remember him playing Dust 2. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. He was eating nade damage every single start of the round. Here we go. Fast play towards B. Trades coming out. Just Space to find the one on the stomp. 2 players left. Archie does have that armor.
Yeah, and Jetker has control with the MP9, and now he knows they're not up here, so they can start looking in other places, but little does Jetker know, both of them are coming on flank, but this should be easy pickings right here for Jetker. They're as soft as you'd like them. No armor, just P250s. MP9 dream, Matthew.
Make some of that money.
Oh, what? They spotted
out. The holding a little bit too close. The angle does not favor him, and suddenly, well, Caster's Curse will get that one right out of the way. And now with the MP9 armor behind it, that's something to work with. Unfortunately, they don't have the bomb to work with, and they're going to try and recover that one. They're going to throw Archie down ladder room out towards mid, where he will be completely eliminated in a quick second with our first scope rifle. Ducky Donaldo, a.k.a. Goofy, because I had a tablet to figure that one out. Leaves just Ramzik alive. P250 not going to do more than damage, and 3 players stay alive, start building up that bank. And XCOM have the swift 3-0 and come back get the buy out. Our first opt out as well for Ramzik.
Yeah, I mean, Comeback's able to keep the money a little honest here for XCOM. I mean, that MP9 wasn't able to get a single dollar bonus right there, so that was pretty shut down quite well. Now, the money is still low for XCOM, so if they lose this round, they're still in kind of an awkward economy territory. But here it is, Comeback. Now they have the full buy up. 4 AKs. The op is available for Ramzik, something that he's been very successful with. But it looks like early ladder controls on their way, and Jetka shuts down Jimka quickly. And that's a man advantage super early on, Matthew. This is problematic.
Yeah, he strided out there fully calm, confident, and, well, he was collected immediately. I felt the confidence play kind of just oozing on out of him with 2 players to find. Yeah, not even a single point of damage done from Jimka, so it'll slow him down. Maybe have him play these rounds a little bit more casually in the near future. For now, Comeback, well, they've got to come back in this round. Down a man at the minute 15 mark and nearly getting bangaranged. As it was that stomp, put a bullet through the wall. It's going to be Ramzik to chime in with a nice op of his own, though, and even things out.
Yeah, I love that ladder play right there coming out. The Molotov's pushing him into the corner. Archie finds a double kill, but there's still one more player on this A bomb site while Mono rotates over towards the back lanes. Now, this is a bit of a dangerous spot because Stomp, we know he's really sick with the op, and he's there holding for it. And it seems like Comeback know better. They're just waiting. They're not making their move just yet. The bomb has been recovered, but it looks like they are going to be committing into this A split.
Does look that way as Dursky's coming through the smoke. They're biding their time, slow playing it, and Stomp just rotated towards the B bomb site, so it worked out absolutely perfectly for them. I was kind of hesitant, like, you guys really want to go A? You showed your hand there, but biding their time for a good 15, 20 seconds has got them a bomb plant so far. We'll see if Stomp and Mono can make this one happen as they will shuffle their way past that old bomb train. Mono coming out from Ivy. And, well, putting down an Ivy. Stomp might just want to skip AWP. He misses his first opportunity to get the shot off, and he's not collected either of the 2 kits over that direction. So this might be, yep, certainly going to be the round as he falls away from that, hoping to keep that op and come back with rifles in hand here in the 4th round. They will be putting one up on the board.
Yeah, what an angle from Renzi to find that kill, too. That was disgusting. Stomp looking for those exit frags. Now, if he can lower the economy a little bit, keep it low, take it one more AK, maybe an AUG out of their hands, that would help. That would certainly help out a lot, but I don't think that would be the case here. Stomp knows. He knows he needs to stop. He cannot lose this. And he's going to go ahead and hold on to that. Now, Mono still has a decent amount of money. They could probably pick up a double op setup right here and maybe secure the round. But, let's see what they're up to. Yeah, they're going to go for the
double
force.
op pistol buy. That's like the NA special, but they're actually going to squeak out some UMP, a little MP9 action. Jidger on the CZ, so they're going to go for it. They're feeling confident. They've reset comeback right now. That gives them full confidence pushing through. Now, though, one player towards connector, no one else biding their time, and just some nades thrown out. 4 entire points of damage done to Jidger. Nothing too shabby.
Yeah, you can tell by the posturing of Comeback, they're kind of anticipating some of this aggression coming out from XKOM, and it's playing exactly into their hands now. Comeback's comfortable right now. They're just holding different parts of the map. They've lost control of T-Con, but that's clear signs that XKOM wants this T-Con area, so now Comeback could easily play around it, but it's just a matter of can they figure out how exactly they're going to get around this. Kind of awkward right here for towards T-Con. Now they could retake it with a flashbang there. Cost them a life.
All right, Space starting to edge forward. He's got a little bait angle as he's got Jedgar just on the other side of that wall. Goofy's there with the MP9 trying to draw them forward, but Space not committing to it as they shuffle 2 players over towards Ivy. No forward aggression from the CTs, but despite this connector play. So they're just slow playing it, waiting for that bit of aggression to come through. Space starting to edge out now, but just not dipping so far enough to get any information, just clearing it out. And meanwhile, Archie going to be the first point of contact, it looks like, as he's coming out towards Ivy. He's going to smoke that off. Oscarish could push forward around this. It's going to do just that. You know, Space does go down to the CZ. It works out for him, but Oscarish coming in, spotted the other player out, but they're playing this one slow. Meanwhile, another AK was picked up, and Jedgar just put that to great use. 3 kills and over the round, and Ramzik last alive, and not for long. A clean round on the 4-7 from XKOM. Beautiful.
Wow, that was so well played by XKOM. I was literally mind blown by that. They didn't lose a single player in that situation. They were down to 3 SMGs and double ops. That's really the extent of their firepower, and somehow they came out without any casualties. That's just crazy. Now they have themselves a triple op set up with the AUG, so that's a bit of a drop off there from Comeback. I mean, that was their chance to really close the gap here. Now it's only going to get a little bigger. A potential 6-1 right here.
Yeah, just P250s to work with. Archie rocking the Glock. 1 set of armor on Space. This is just trying to do some economic damage. And really, it's not even going to be real economic damage. Their economy is low, but you keep gifting them weapons like the previous round. XKOM, well, they're working with gifts at this point. They're just hoping for a bomb plant at this moment, this juncture. And they're ticking the time on down. Slowly edging 4 players over towards that B-bomb set. We're currently monos up on top of the spool. Spots the first, puts him down. There's a second op here as well to shut down the ramp push when that is inevitably going to be coming this way.
I mean, if you're Comeback right now, the thought process is let's just go B. It's the easiest place to try to get the bomb down. Much easier than A, where you have to close much more distance. Hopefully make their way onto the bomb site, but it might be very difficult considering they don't even have a single flash to shut down either of these ops.
Yep. There's 1, 2 chiming in. Another shot there. It was missed, but Mono's chiming. He's like, okay, I got this one. Hold my beer. Let me get the quad kill. That'll be the swift 5-1. Another 5 players staying alive here for XKOM. And, well, I was going to say likely another save round, but they're just going to force right back up around this as the op comes out. It might have been a little too early for this. They're going to, well, be lacking a little utility if they don't kind of just go with the Galil, maybe an SMG or 1 or 2 of those on Comeback side. They're going to take a timeout to talk about this one.
Yeah, that's a smart decision, honestly, because this is a very important round. If XKOM win this, and if they win this cleanly, their money was just going to spiral out of control. It'll be hard for Comeback to deal with. They'll be able to pump out double op setups constantly, full utility, making that B site hold much easier, making that Ivy hold much easier.
Yeah, they've only got, I mean, if they lose this round, that's only 3 rounds lost bonus. So it's not like they're going to be coming back immediately back into it. And yet, as I expected, 2 Galils coming out for both Dursky and Spaze. Jimka yet to buy as they shuffle the weaponry around, try and figure out what they can do to put the right weapons in the right hands. And Jimka, the man we highlighted, still on 0 kills. So he's got to warm up a little bit. It's still early going, though. Only round number 7. But you want to start getting a little bit of momentum as we near that latter end of the first half here. Map number 1, this is BO3.
All right, here we go. We are live. Jimka buys up with the AK-47. Of course, it is backwards day, so we have cursed him already, unfortunately, for Jimka.
As one does. Oh, is he going aggressive on this? The B push? No, not yet. But they are putting Stomp up top.
I mean, they do have 3 ops, so they might as well utilize them.
Showing the confidence coming out now. He swings and he finds one. In fact, he doubled down, but he couldn't quite get the kill. Jimka down to 35 HP in a minute 30 as that op did go through. And Ducky Donato goes up the stairs, up the ladder, I should say, and then peeks over the stairs, finds himself 2 quick kills, and immediately come back are set on the back foot. Ramzik worried about the up top. Still knows that a player who would be holding close. Dursky's trying to hold that one down. He just got the Galil to work with. Meanwhile, the CTs are like, we've got a bunch of kills. We can just fall off all of these angles. Ducky Donaldo, a.k.a. Goofy's even tucked himself back down ladder. And this is what I like to see. You don't get kills. You don't keep going for more kills. You just be like, we've got 3-player advantage right now. We don't even need to do this. We just fall back, make them come to us. Playing it smart.
Right. I mean, not only that, but they're holding on to ladders. So that really limits comebacks' kind of their movement here. They could go back to T-Con, they can go back Ivy, or they can go B, so it really eliminates a lot of the opportunities right here. There it is. Ducky Donaldo finds himself one. Gets absolutely stomped by Ramzik.
Oh, small consolation. Let's see how much damage he can do on the other side of that smoke. Yep, scoped in. He won't even see that. Jedker gets himself another one in this round, and XKOM will take us 6-1, putting that comeback on the back foot again. I don't even think you want to go pistols right here. Just go for that 4th round loss bonus after this and have everything to work with. Hopefully you can get something at the 7-1 scoreline, because comeback looking shaky here on Trent so far.
Yeah, this is definitely a rough start for comeback. They had that one opportunity to close the gap, but they dropped it, unfortunately. Now they're just going to be fighting uphill this entire half of the economy. But yeah, XKOM's money's looking pretty strong, almost at the 10k mark average. That's pretty impressive so far. Now they do have upgraded pistols come back. Only Jimka has armor, so it's going to be a very difficult round unless they can somehow find these 1Ds, but I don't think they get past this op on Ivy.
Jimka may have overinvested in that bit of armor. Archie probably wishes he had that at this point, as the nade chunks him down to 50 some odd and the flames roasting down to 39. As they, show their hand. They keep a 4th player for XKOM on the site here on Outer as they start squeezing a couple players in through Ivy. 2 players over towards Connector, and they got 1 in the ladder room. So they are posturing for this. They might be able to get themselves a couple kills. A bomb plant would be the ultimate goal right here. But the first step not going to be going their way. Space already down. We do have a player moving in towards Olaf. Just holding a position for the time being as the rest try and come through the smoke. Archie's going to go down. That's going to chime in. Oscar's to help out as well. And Dursky tries to pop on him, but he's going to get laid to rest. And another clean round as we see that classic Brazilian scoreline. Polish powerhouse is looking good on Train again.
I feel like Train has been a dominant map for the Poles for a while. They have a better understanding of this map than most people do, I feel.
Agreed. Ever since Virtus Pro had that huge streak, it was only ever fought back against by like MIBR, LG back in that day when they had that amazing run. It's always seemed to be a Polish map. And it kind of dipped off this year with Virtus Pro being so shaky, but we've got some new rosters coming up, and it always has seemed to be a favored Polish map, and right now they're showing us what's what.
Yeah, as we say that, they miss every single one of their utility outside. The ladder smoke missed, the grenade into T-Con missed. That's backwards day, Matthew, I'm telling you.
Seems to be. And for some reason, they've given up full Ivy control. They've got 3 players shuffled towards like the sandwich area. They got 1 player towards Connector for XKOM. They've given complete access towards Ivy. They do have it smoked off at the time being. They've got eyes on it, Stomp, scoped in, ready for the push as that smoke dissipates at the minute 10. They still have to be wary as there are 2 players moving over towards the ladder room as well, so they can be pincered on pretty quickly. Jedker's holding off the ladder room as they do start to maneuver that direction. I think they're going for a boost over the top. Jimka trying to find something to work with, not spotting anything else out, but Ramzik just took a bullet. I think it's all the way up over towards Ivy. They are pushing forward. 50 seconds left. Nice little Obi there. First one of the players. And now another off shot miss from Archie goes in. Oskarish stays out a little bit too long. Will go down. Grants right on back. Stomp chimes in. Dursky is finally moving out. The smokes have dissipated, but he's going to lay down another one at the 30-second mark. I think it's going to, be a little bit of an angle from to try and take, but Ducky Donato's in the right place, and it's just going to be Space left alive, and not for long. Ducky with the double.
Yeah, he got spotted last second, so they knew exactly where he was. But there it is, the 8-1 lead for XKOM, looking absolutely unstoppable right now on the CT side. Now the money, of course, it is on the 4-round loss bonus for comeback, so I think this is a tilt buy because he bought up before they were ready to make a call, and he's gonna go for the AK and the armor, and everyone else is gonna be on pistols and upgraded armor. So it's a bit of a discrepancy right there in their purchasing power. But yeah, triple op setup is maintained for XKOM, and it seems like Comeback don't really have an answer for it. The style that Comeback likes to play, you know, that the defaulting, the kind of like working aggressive picks, pinching, trying to find picks early on, that's not working out too well against this triple op setup. It's a great counter from XKOM.
Yeah, so starting to feel a little done and dusted. They need to get something going right here, right now. It's not the buy you could really do that with. So likely looking at a 10-5 at best, unless somehow Dursky just goes completely Super Saiyan, fully beast mode. But, well, to start things off, immediately Stomp doubles on down. More damage being done to Archie and Dursky as they try to move forward. There we go. The AK starts popping off heads. Stomp does go down. They find a little tag on a Jedgar as he pushes through the smoke, and Dursky closes the gap. Spots it, but he can't quite get the kill. Jedgar survives on 18 HP as Archie, well, is going to get a bomb plant at the very least. How much more damage can they do, though?
Yeah, they just can't get past this bomb site. I mean, they're stuck literally these positions with these ops holding down every single lane. Now just Baze by himself, no utility on hand. That, you know, the common Molotov play from upper is not an option. Even if it was, though, they still have so much utility on hand. They have 2 smokes remaining. This round is easily secured here.
Yeah, Mono's already on it. Spaze might just be like, you know, you can have it. I kind of want the armor. Oh, he might get a free weapon. If he does, I was like, you don't want to pick that up. And it goes up against the grain there, but the buy will come out. The bomb plant money helping out just a little bit. Comeback, if they want a 9-6 scoreline, has to start right here, right now at the latter end of the half, because XKOM looking amazingly dominant on the CT side. You got to hope the comeback is also CT sided. We did talk about the whole, like, how CT sided this map is here in kind of the lower ranks, not tier 1 CS. Like, well, even at the upper echelons, that's where you, like, might expect kind of the 9-6, maybe the 8-7s. You can be really good on your T side, but right now, it's not looking too good. But the weapons are back out. 4 AKs, the op out for Ramzik. Very light utility. But the first one, Mono's up the ladder somehow. He's going to answer that one right back. But they're starting to push out towards Old Hell. Osprey tucks himself back over behind the bomb train. Goofy trying to work an angle as Ramzik climbs the ladder. Would have been the first one spotted, but the HE's going to fly forward. Dursky's taken down low, but he still finds the first frag. He didn't spot out the stomp.
Yeah, I love the pinch on the site right there. They're able to get Oshkosh with the op because he's only able to look in one lane at a time. Mono's almost caught off in Z. And that's going to be a 4 versus 2. Finally an advantage right here for comeback, but they need to make sure they can secure this round clearly. Spaze finds one Stomp left now by himself all the way in back lanes. Going to be a tough task, and he might just go for the damage. Have a lot of money. They're not on any economic crisis.
Missed the first shot. Another opportunity, but switching out with the nade. Throws the... Oh, there's someone in spawn. And that's going to be the final kill. Come back with a second one on the board. Let's see if they can live with their namesakes. Because XKOM had, I think, 4 players over the 5-digit mark. Or into the 5-digit mark, I should say. They can get the double op back out. Not going for that triple down so far. Keep a little bit of money in the pocket if this round goes afoul. We'll see if XKOM can keep comeback on that kind of, well, 1 round. Kind of no back-to-back, no double downs.
I mean, I think if comeback can pick up the 6 rounds, that would probably be a 50-50 next half in terms of who can come out on top. Anything below, you know, 5-4, if the pistol goes towards XKOM, it makes that much smaller, the chances of winning. Mono, he's going to be holding with the op. He gets a leg off onto Archie, but he spots the rest of the players making their way onto the B site quickly. But there's double players in ladder for XKOM. They can quickly flank, and Mono's hitting the shots, and so is Stomp.
What? Mono is a beast right now. They got Ramzik up close, but he misses the shot. Jimka does save him. Ramzik on single-digit HP. And, well, that'll be taken by Lucky Donato. Comes up ladder again for the 2 kills, and immediately for the reset. Fortunately, comeback kept enough players alive in the round previous to that one. So they can get the buy back out here at round number 13. Hope for the 10-5, but I'm not feeling it so much right now. It looks like we might see an early overpass if somehow comeback can't get the pistol round as they switch over towards CT side.
I think XKOM's just trying to get us back on schedule, Matthew. Nice guys.
True. Good guys. Oh, some more aggression coming out. Immediately Ducky up Ivy, but they're waiting for this. Although Archie a little off guard. Okay, the Molotov keeps him at bay. Little pop flash over the top to let people get towards that A bomb site as he closes the gap towards Ivy. There's still a player there, but the rest of his team already worried about the push in towards that A bomb site. Unfortunately, comeback, they kind of forgot the bomb. They've got all this map, all this aggression, this control, but it's already slipping away from them. Oscar's finding that first frag on a Ramzik.
Oh man, Archie got so blind, and Jimka's really the only saving his grace, but he's spotted by Ostrich. Okay, Jimka's able to find 1 kill. That brings things back with Spade's kill of his own. Still a 3 versus 2, and they have to get past these double ops somehow. Ducky Donaldo, oh, he's goofy, he's holding down the bomb. There it is, Jimka caught off guard entirely. And Mono with the world's tightest angle making that work. XKOM remaining on top, breaking the money of comeback once again. This is a stomp. This is a stomp, Padre.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say about this one. I was leaning comeback. Even on train, I was like, well, during warm up, you and I were talking a little bit. I'm like, let's just go to map number 3 immediately. Both these teams will win their map pick, but I thought comeback would put up a little bit more of a fight. They still got a chance to maybe get the 12-3, get a little bit of money built up in the next round, maybe get that pistol, but immediately stump Padre. He spotted up the legs. He's gonna find that frag. Spaze runs through them all off, but the B250 still finds the frag, and now with the weapon to work with, but less teammates. As Stomp chimes in for another one, the Deagle not gonna find its mark. Jidker finds Archie and Spaze on half HP. Let's see if the picked up weapon can find him some damage here.
Yeah, no, Stomp's position is just way too strong for Space. It's just gonna be Ramsey now with the P250, no armor, no utility, probably not likely to get past this. Oh, okay.
3 bullets can't kill this man. Stomp on 1 HP. He's got 3 kills, so just back off for the time being. And well, now he goes and gets the 4th. Easy peasy. XKOM up 12-2. Last round of the half to hope for a 3rd round here. Come back.
Yeah, this is a tough one, isn't it? Gonna be uphill battle on the CT side. If Comeback can't pick up the pistol, it's pretty much GG. Yeah, early utility out mid, trying to bait out some of the utility in the hands of XKOM, but it looks like they want to go aggressive towards Ivy, but XKOM is already going for T-Con control.
Yeah, they've got full confidence in their stride. The previous round, they pushed up Ivy. They already had Ducky Donato push up ladder room twice. They are in full control of this map, right? And they're just showing they are not afraid to push every single avenue, getting the heads that come back like they even need to at this point. They're in full control.
Yeah, exactly. Now Comeback, Strong's gonna be delayed just a little bit right here while they wait for the smokes to fade towards Ivy. That seems to be where they want the attack to come from. Definitely looks like a split onto the A site right now, but I mean, they know that XKOM isn't T-Con right now.
Yeah, Space, he's waiting for that. And now with flashbang over the top, should cue the rest of the players forward, although they do to push through the smoke. They're going to run boost over. A shot missed from Oskarish for the first one anyways. We'll get that one traded out, but Dursky pushes in, finds someone from Opdog, and immediately traded out, though, back down to 3 versus 3 at the 42nd mark. They're rotating through CT spawn, and Mono, he's got full awareness of this. Timing, though, not. Oh, it is going to work out for him for at least 1. Back down to even numbers again. And once more, Ducky Donaldo pushing himself up ladder, getting some information. At least Oskarish alone on the A-bomb set for now, and he's got a player about to pop him in the back, but he looks at just the right time and tucks himself back in the ladder room, playing this one safe and smart. Looks like Comeback know this as well. They smoked that one off. The bomb's coming through Ivy, looking like a retake for that A-bomb set here in the last round of the half.
Yeah, they don't have too much time to mess around right here. The bomb needs to get it planted, and it will be towards Z, where Jimka's playing right now. Double men's out the ladder for XKOM. It's going to get very awkward very quickly here, Matthew.
I like the position from Oscar. Goes up top, and now Ducky Donato with the gap to work with. Feels he can push this one safely. They've got a rotator all the way up to CT spawn. He's got to be there fast because right now it's just Jimka. 53 HP, 2 players to find, and that just gets smoked off. No, but I heard him pop off smoke. Molotov declared any close corners. Jimka's on the bomb. Or so he needs to, gotta be on the bomb. There you go, finds the first one, but he sticks it, and it's gonna be a 13th round on the board for XKOM. The Polish powerhouse has only given up 2 rounds. Neither of them were back to back. And we might just see overpass quite quickly. Like you said, get us back on schedule.
Yeah, I got no problems with that, but that was very unlucky for Comeback. I mean, Jimka actually had the right idea right there. Just reposition so that both players don't get shut down by a smoke. But he just, man, the timing of that from Comeback was just, or from XKOM, excuse me, was absolutely perfect there to squeeze out that Z player hiding in the corner. But yeah, XKOM 13-2 in the half. That's a great half for XKOM, almost flawless. Let's see if Comeback can bring the same medicine back right here. Triple men towards the Ivy side for XKOM. It looks like it's posturing towards an A split right now with 1 player in T-Con, 1 player above ladder.
Right now, Oscar threw a bit of utility over towards B, making some noise that direction, but it's over towards A, where this push is going. Jersky just around the corner, finds himself two, maybe the third. No, going to be shut down by Jedker. Two more players to the CP side on site, two more around from Ivy, and it looks like Comeback might just have something to work with here. Oscar versus 4, and he'll be dropped down immediately. Comeback get the all-important pistol round to try and make this map somewhat manageable.
Yeah, I mean, this is all right. This is the start to something. Let's see if they can keep it going. No bomb plan for XKOM means if they force it, it'll be a weak purchase. So they're gonna go ahead and just full save with the Glocks. No utility. Oshkosh picking up a deagle. The extent of their firepower and the extent of their chances in this round. If Oshkosh can find a 1 deag, maybe 2, that will give them some. Okay, well, there's that deagle.
NT.
That was a good NT. And now it's GG in this round at least.
Jimka spots it out, has the Molotov in hand, hasn't thrown it quite yet, and they're going to be pushing upper hall, so he's just going to have this time. Call the rotator over, and Archie will spot this one out any second now. And there it is, more damage done. Ducky Donato, low HP, not quite dead yet. In fact, going to take Archie with them up close. Jimka having some trouble with the MP5, or sorry, that was the UMP. He will be handing that over to Ducky Donato. They're going to get a bomb plant at the very least. Hopefully for XKOM, they don't steal this round away. There you go. As much as I like to see an eco happen, I'm like, please don't do this with just full Glocks. That would just rub salt in the wound. It was looking scary.
That was looking a little scary, I won't lie. But man, you have to kind of give it to XKOM there with the movement with the Glocks. They're hard to shoot.
Up close and personal with that UMP. Jimka looked a little squirrely. Where's his frag count? He's got 5 kills. Lowest in the server going in around number 18s. Hopefully he warms up a little bit more here on CT side.
That was my man to watch, too. That was my man to watch, Matthew. That was my man's sitting at 5 kills.
I said stomp first. My man is up on 18, so I'm going good with my pick so far.
All right, this is backwards A for me. And Oshkosh looking for that pick early on from inside of T-Con. Not quite able to find it within the comfort confines of that T-Con. This is going to be a man advantage here for Comeback. Jimka plays spot. It goes a little too wide, and Mono hits a really nice shot.
Working that op all on CT side. AK working out well for him. And as they push down ramp, Jitker finds a good amount of damage on the Ramzeke and almost finished off as he hit the toe in the Molotov. Another bullet nearly finished him off. He's got just a breath left in him. Archie's not too much happier as well. He's on 16. And with all that utility thrown over towards B, they're like, you know, double back and we'll go over towards A now. Show up hand here. A little bit of misdirection now. Ducky Donato coming in, swinging, finds the frag there under Ramzeke and XKOM. Looking like they might get that 14th round. In fact, it's almost guaranteed here. Archie and Space with less than 40 HP between them versus 4 players. They're going to be saving this immediately. And that's only if XKOM lets them. At this point, you got a little bit of money in your back pocket. You got 4 players staying alive. Jedker's on full HP. Could go hunting happily for this.
Yeah, I think the safe option is equally as good, honestly. It's equally as viable. Just keep the economy up, keep the pressure up. Don't really give away anything right here. Don't get reset and let the economy for Comeback stabilize. Let him keep these 2 rifles. Not a big deal. But Spade's holding on to the M4. That might be a key into this next round for Comeback as he can drop another weapon. But yeah, right now I'm definitely leading XKOM. I just don't see a way out for Comeback right here unless they can string 5-6 rounds together.
Let's see what the play is. Let's see what they can work with because they've got to go for it.
Yeah, and M4 and FAMAS can both be dropped, so it's going to leave only 1 player with a downgraded firepower. Probably Dirksy with just a USB, or no, he's going to pick up the ump.
Helps him get out a little bit more utility. 1 Molotov, 1 flashbang for it. They've got 2 kits, a little bit of utility across all 5 players. But XKOM look fully in control here. Just posturing up, waiting for some crazy aggression, some crazy play, but so far just Archie under ladder room and punished for his post position. Eats a huge nade and some bullets through the floorboard, taking another 29 HP, so he's going to back out of there. Meanwhile, over towards Ivy, smoke has just dissipated. Stomp and Goofy headed that direction. Where 2 players from the CT side are holding this one down. It's over towards C, where Oscar finds the first one. Ducky Donato comes in swinging, and this is looking done and dusted, but Ramsey still trying to put up a fight. He finds the first, but as soon as I try and create the storyline, it's shut down. It's just Jimka.
He's going to fall.
Oh. Okay. Shot, but still alive. Well, not
for long.
Not for long.
Yeah, just don't even try, Matthew. Just don't even try it. Just kidding.
Seems like comeback is barely trying right now, but we're going to overpass momentarily. It's going to be the shoddiest by 3 UMPs, double CZs, actually more UMPs than the previous round, but still no kit. And what, 11 rounds in a row to try and take us to OT for the first match? I think that we're just going to go see overpass momentarily. XKOM fully in control, not even letting back-to-back rounds happen until they lost the pistol here in the second half. We'll see if they can do this on overpass soon, but for now, not completely out of it. Dursky finds the first frag on the CZ, and Ramsey comes in swinging. One on top. Jedker does put him down. Space in a great position, catches Ducky Donato off guard, and well, the Cash's Curse has worked full well so far, but Stomp trying to shut this one down. Op over towards Space as he climbs it off the train. He knows Juka's on the back lines. He finds that, brings it back down to a 2v2, and now he's found the man over towards the ladder room. So info to work with.
Man, Stomp is so good right now. He seems to be like the anti-caster's curse at the moment. Just everything going perfectly well for him. Now Stomp, he knows there's one player in ladder that could easily reposition. Jetker's all the way towards Ivy making space now. They don't see anyone back lanes. I will give them the cue, but it will be confrontation towards backlinks right here between Dirksy and Jetker. And it's going to be Dirksy picking that kill up, plus the bomb, but it looks like he's giving it up. So this is going to get very, very awkward here for Stomp.
Stomp wins this. He's got 50 seconds left. He's got the big green gun. He's got a 1v1 sometime soon as they're keeping a player over towards Ivy. Or sorry, over towards A as he runs through Ivy. He's going to chuck the op away and go with the AK-47. Make these a little bit more doable. But footsteps have been heard as he goes to collect the bomb. Archie knows what this player is. They got the other player over towards CT spawn, so it's getting a little bit more tight for Stomp. 24 seconds left to collect that. That he will. And he's looking like he wants to take this over towards B. But right around the corner, Dursky actually, he's... Here it is. Shadow's been spotted. Comeback? Set themselves up for a potential comeback. 10 more rounds in a row. But XCOM, they're already buying on up.
Yeah, this is a tough one. If comeback had just a couple more rounds to play with, I think this could have been a potential comeback, honestly. But at 15-5, that will be weird. Here we go. Early play coming out towards the upper brown hall. Jimka looking to go aggressive. Finally, some of the aggression works out in his favor, and that's the bomb too. But Mono's able to recover that, only taking a little damage back from the flames. But there are still 3 players in behind that Molotov here for XKOM. Looks like they want to go aggressive, retake the brown halls, but Archie able to find one, and Jimka's able to find one, which keeps the man advantage for comeback.
I was so surprised he went for that. I'm like, Jimka, don't get too greedy, but it worked out. He even got the dink after that second kill to help that second player find the third, give them the man advantage, and one more foot forward to try and make this comeback happen. But, you know, never discount Stomp. Nearly clutched out in the previous round with the 3 kill. Here, he's got Mono at his side. They're moving down towards that B-bomb site, and they're holding very passively on this. In fact, they just brought a second player over, looking over the top of the spools, and immediately Stomp finds that first frag that he needs. Mono going to smoke this off, give them an easier plant position as Stomp tries to work the angle. On the back lines is our man Spaze. Might be able to solidify this hold. And oh, there it is. Spaze puts Stomp down in the dirt. Now it's all up to Mono. Flashbang. Doesn't work. Mono down to a 1 versus 1 here. Match point. Keep that in mind as Dursky has to find this frag and find it quickly. He does have the kit. Mono holds up close. He's got a bit of utility, but he's not even throwing it. He knows where Dursky is. He's making all the sound cues as he jumps up on top of that train, rotating around, playing this absolutely perfectly, ring around the Rosian ult on the bomb, and still they go. Dursky has no idea, and the shot is missed, and there it is. Mono gonna clutch that one out, and XCOM will be taking this map handily, 16-5.
Yeah, Mono's 21-8. That is
second only to Stomp, who's on 22.
That is absolutely disgusting. That is a great performance coming out right here from XCOM on the first map. That is going to be Train, which I believe was XCOM's map pick, if I'm not mistaken.
It had to be.
Yeah, it is going to be Overpass coming up. That is, I believe, Comeback's map pick. So I think that will be a little bit closer. But yeah, let's take a quick break right here. The second map should be going live very shortly. I wouldn't expect more than 5 minutes for these teams. And we're back on schedule. This is great. This is awesome. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
Not as awesome for a comeback, but good for us, and the viewers.
But yeah, be right back. Alright guys, we are back into the second map. We go. Overpass it is, after a pretty dominant display of Counter-Strike from XKOM, taking that win. What was it, 16-5, Matthew? That's a... Whew.
That's a rough one. You just pawn those off. You don't talk about them. You don't think about them. You just go into your map pick, hope you can tie it on up and take us to Inferno, which is what I think we both predicted at the start of this thing. Hopefully come back, get their feet under them, because that was such a stomp. That's one of those ones that's kind of hard to come back with if you can't just shrug those off, which is something that, well, in kind of this kind of lower tier, this kind of little mixed squad for comeback, might be harder to do. You don't have that mental fortitude. You're going in there relying on a lot of aim duels. Let's see if they can get it going here, because they're going fast over towards B with 3 players against comeback.
Yeah, it's going to be an aggressive play coming out right here from XKOM. Only 3 players defending on the B site right now. Now, Jimka spots nothing, but this is a false positive. This is a fake sense of confidence right here coming out for Jimka. Now, he spots this. He sees that flashbang, and he knows he's in deep trouble, but before he realizes he's going to lose his head, Dershi holding down from the barrel finds himself 1, and the hit comes in.
Space, staying alive, saving his teammate for a moment. Stomp does close the distance, and what's going on there? Okay, Oscar, she brought it back. He looked him right square in the eyes, like, I'll kill you later. Gave Ramzik a little bit of time to rotate around. The bomb has been planted. 3 players stay alive for XKOM as they look to take the pistol, and Ramzik already spotted out. He's going to go for this with the YOLO, but nothing will be accomplished from that. Just a couple upgraded pistols for XKOM to scavenge on up as they take their second pistol of the day here on Comeback's map pick.
Yeah, winning 16-5, then coming around and winning the next pistol. That's always a feels good for XKOM. Now, I wonder if they're going to keep this momentum rolling into this half of... Because Overpass traditionally is a CT-sided map, but I find that around the semi-pro level, it starts to kind of drop off. It's not as traditionally CT-sided, so it can easily be, you know, one of those maps where it just snowballs out of control on the T side if you get the right calls, if you get the economy rolling. Triple stack coming out right here. Spades looking to find that kill. Old Jetker keeps his life.
Nice try. Archie will capitalize off of it with the fast rotation around from that stack. Will find himself a Mac 10 to work with. He was chipped up in the process. A little bit of a weapon exchange, a mini Bogdan, if you will. As Ramzik spots out the push up towards A. 2 players from the T side already here doing their damage and finding the frags. Ducky Donaldo chiming on him with that AK. Leaves just Archie and Dursky alive, who's on site. He moves himself around, but he can't find the frag. And, well, Archie, similar storyline right there. No big surprises. 1 consolation kill, and all that was lost was a Mac 10. Stomp didn't even buy a weapon in that round, so we get that op out as fast as possible. And it'll just be Jedker to buy up another AK. Well, come back. Do have the full buy coming out, but it's going to be so light.
Yeah, it's definitely a scavenge right here. No utility, no kits, nothing to work with for comeback. Now, aggression early is probably the name of the game right here, unless they can hold strong and the crossfires on site. Look at Jimka. He's full force right now. Or is it Ramzik, excuse me.
Oh, he did. Stomp even gave him another second to really think about that one before he pulled the trigger. It's going to be 1 quick frag for him, and Archie's going to round the corner to try and hold on to long for comeback as they are already set on the back foot here. Bring a second player up towards that A-bomb site. Quick rotation. XKOM go back to collect the bombs. They slowly meander their way up long, and Archie's in this one-and-done position. Dursky's not even here to bait for him, so... Okay, there he goes. Just got here. Doing a little jumping past APC. Might get Archie killed if they do decide to commit to this position.
Archie's in a great position, but that flashbang is so perfect. Beautiful, beautiful flashbang right there. Archie shut down from that position. That could have been the wedge that comeback needed to make this round difficult for XKOM. But now it's much easier. Dirksy in the bathrooms. If he can find a kill or 2 right here, that might be the key. But as of right now, it's a lost cause. B site's open for business for free. And Jimka's already pushed off the site. And he's going to fall off to the side from Mono. So nothing seems to be going in the way of comeback right now. All XKOM all day. 5 players alive on a full gun round.
And Spays posturing for some exit frags a little early. And I think he's, going to think twice on that one. They can go back to playground, have themselves a little recess here, talk about what's going wrong and how they can correct it, because XKOM already on the good foot to take this in a 2-0 fashion, something I don't think either of us predicted, but the dominant fashion that XKOM's been doing this. There have been so many rounds, just even on this map already, with 5 players staying alive, building up that bank on T side early.
Oh yeah, this is great for XKOM's economy right now. And they get to keep that Mac 10 in the hands of Jetker to farm up even more money than round to follow. And even 1 kill in these rounds makes this economy a little more of a struggle for XKOM. But right now, 5 players alive, that's a struggle. Gonna force up around these two M4s. Or are they gonna light? Yeah, it's a light force. Alright, so upgraded pistols, some light armor for Archie, the players that can afford it. Jimka also. Remzik saving for the op. He knows he needs it.
Doesn't look like any sort of trick play here. Stock, standard hold. Early noise being made. Molotov thrown over towards B. Might keep 3 players this direction, but it's over towards A where the T's are headed. I think they may have been spotted as Ramsey just fell off of his little boost position back over towards restroom area. Still early days in this round, but Jedker's going to find the first one with the MAC-10. Good money made. He will lose his life afterwards, but he's the sole player over towards that B-bomb site. That just rushes the rest of the players over towards A, and I think they may have just been spotted out. A little bit of utility exchange, but Comeback doesn't have much left of that. Just one flashbang in hand. Trying to retake this bomb site. Ducky's now just going to take it to him, and there it is. 2 quick frags, and suddenly it's just the 2 M4s that were saved from the previous round, and Dursky's going to do some good work, though. 3 quick kills, and now it's just Mono left alone. Space and Dursky still on full HP.
Yeah, Mono, he's been pretty hot with his shots right now, but he's up against 2 players, one towards the area, but he's trying to find it. But there it is, Dursky with a crucial ace. That's a 5K for the man alone. Impressive performance.
Someone has to do the work, and Dursky's like, you know what? Hold my beer. I'll get this one done. The 5 kills go his way. Now come back. Let's find some unprecedented territory. Can they get buy rounds back to back? They've got everything they need. They've created one of the AKs. They got the op up for Ramzik, but XKOM still had the full buy coming out here.
Yeah, it's a great round to pick up. Now they're in a much more comfortable position. They have some weapons. They have the op up available. Space still sitting in a pretty good amount of money, and so is Ramzik. So this is already a great turnaround right here for Comeback. They have to get off the momentum. This is the same thing that happened in the first game. They had that chance, but they let it slip away, and they just spiraled out of control. Hopefully, they can do things differently this time around. It seems like XKOM is kind of unsure as to what they want to do, so they're gaining ground towards the B side, looking to gain some ground, looking to gain some space. Then they can figure out a decision from there.
As the time ticks on down to that minute mark, they've got 4 players over towards construction. Now one of them is spotted out. No rotations coming up from Comeback. A little bit of an HE gets thrown over the top. Space taking on a 79 health. And here comes the push. More damage done to Space on top. That Dursky pops up on top from the back. Finds the 1 frag, finds 2, steals away from Dursky, and there he will get one his way. Stomp and Mono here, but they are doing some good work. Brought back down to a 2 versus 2, and now is where it starts to look shaky. 1 player spotted out. Archie's going to be there. Well, ace in the hole right here. As he comes right around the corner, finds Stomp, gets the frags, they pass each other in the smoke. It's now up to Mono once more. But he's got the bomb planet, he can work off that, he's got the info. So much work to be done for him.
Yeah, Mono Ramsey AK, but this is so awkward right there. Archie eventually finds the angle, but that was so awkward because Mono fired off a shot just a little too soon, and that gave away his play. Had he had the element of surprise right there, that might have ended differently, but Archie able to close it off after the efforts of the B hold there from the B anchors. Yeah, great round to pick up. XKOM now on the edge of an eco. So I think they're going to go for the... Wait.
Yeah, they had almost enough money to get... They could have gone fully into this. Now they've got 1 player on like 3K, 2 just below 2K, and then everyone else completely... And, well, there you go. Ramzik starts off the round, starting to feel himself out. It's that first op shot popped off. Now just mostly SMGs left here for the T side of XKOM. As I was like, well, these guys have a little bit of money. They've got the confidence. With the last map coming off strong. They had the money to force up some AKs, but now they're just looking to make a little bit more money for the next round. They'll have 3 rounds lost on the back of this, so they're going to be strange in the next round.
That's kind of my confusion. I mean, if you're going to go ahead and full buy, you might as well invest the AKs there too, but they're going to go through the smoke. Ramzik picking them off 1 by 1. I think he gets a shot off to Oscar through the body too. He's got a bit of a collateral, and another collateral coming out from Archie, who's picked up a nice easy 3K. Easy pickings. Now it's a 3-3. Things are tied up, and suddenly we see a bit of a difference in culture here for Comeback on this second map. Yeah, this is what we expected. Weird decision last round. Now it leaves XKOM ecoing again. I mean, not even... I wouldn't really call the last round an eco, but now they're down to just pistols and only 2 players with armor. Some utility on hand, that might help out a bit, but still another round favoring Comeback. Man, that decision from XKOM, if they drop this map, or if they drop this half, it will definitely be... That's something to talk about for them there.
Yeah, maybe just a miscommunication. These things, they happen. And now looks like they're going to take these pistols, rush on into the B-bomb site into the waiting hands of Jimku. Does get himself 1 kill. He will lose his life to Jedker, so still the potential for a bomb plant. Still 2 players on site. They're starting to close the gap here. And no armor on the rest of these players has stopped going down. Ducky Donato getting chipped down to 9 HP. He picks up the Deagle. Try and find some little Juan Deeks. They pull themselves back and go for try and find some other avenues.
Oh, he got
Ducky.
Wow.
Go.
That is unlucky. It's all down to Oskarish now. P250, no armor, no utility, no chance. Maybe a kill, perhaps, for Oskarish.
All right, now we can go back into the realm of sanity. They have the full buy, the full investment, even get the op out on Stumpadre, but it's going to be double op setup for comeback. Starting to build up their bank. Double op on this map. Certainly one of the best maps for it. Hold down long, get your B-man pushed up over towards Monster. All the options. Let's see if XKOM can start pulling this one back their way as the buy is steadily in their hands now. And the buy after this will be half decent as well as that 4 on Lost Ones will come on through. All they need is a bomb plan.
Yeah, Jimka looking to go aggressive with the off, but mid shot gives Jetska an opportunity, but Spades, that's a quick trade coming out. 4 versus 4, things are settling down a little bit, but control is XKOM's. Now, they do have the op and Ramzik holding down long A. They have control kind of being exerted in that direction, but that flashbang is good, and it's going to push Ramzik off.
They did hear that shot, though, and they took themselves very close to that wall. As they start pushing forward, I imagine just pushing themselves into reference at this point. Mono's already got short held down, and this is predicted with E as Ramzik going this way with Archie by his side.
And it looks like XKOM right now, they're positioning for a split onto towards the A site, but heavily towards the long A. So they have 3 players in that direction. 1 player's kind of still hanging around bathrooms, party area, waiting for the right time to strike, avoiding being caught off. But Ramzik is about to get into a confrontation right here.
Holding close, still managed to get the shot there on the stomp, the heavy hitter from the previous match, but they've given up long, and the rotators are good 10 seconds away. They're starting to shuffle this direction because it's 35 seconds left, and more footsteps have been heard. It's got to be heavy lifting here from Oskarish as he's out on site. Archie traded out 1 for 1. As soon as he swings that outside corner, he is put down. It's all to Mono once again. Needs a 3K, but only finds the first.
Yeah, huge difference in culture here for comeback. 5-3. Now they have the lead. I think the first time in this BO3 series they've had a nice significant lead with the economy looking pretty decent to follow. Now the double op setup is maintained right here, but it looks like XKOM will be half forcing up once again.
I'm just questioning this at this point. Look at 2800 on Stomp. You got 2450 on Jetker. Everyone else bought down below 500. Leaves them AK, MAC-10, UMP, couple upgraded pistols, Stomp, going glass cannons, so we can get the op as soon as possible. Another one of these odd buys as they are pushing themselves out towards shore. They've already been spotted out, already damaged up a little bit as well. Archie does take a couple bullets, pulls himself back behind Optimus to double down on this A-bomb. But it's looking more and more awkward here.
All 5 players towards the bathroom are now setting up for some sort of execute on towards the A site. There it is. The smokes are out. The flashbang soon to follow. Molotov's likely to follow also. It is going to be a hit on the A site.
Ramzik finds that first one, spotted out all of the players, bomb as well. Ducky's going to be the next to drop, but Jetker rounds the corner. Tech9's going to be good for the running gun, finding the frag, and now go for the bomb plant stomp. Oh, he buys his time momentarily as they have found themselves an AK to work with. Mono is only going to get the 1 kill with it so far, and the Deagle shot misses, so the bomb plant going to give them a little bit more money for the next round. As the Lost Ones is fully stacked up, they can get a buy off that. But comeback looking strong here on their map pick, 6-3 for the map number 2.
And look at Ramzik's money, 13.5 thousand. Rounded up, of course. 13.5 thousand, 12.5 after full buy, including a CZ. Pretty good position to be in if you're comebacker now. You're sitting comfortable. Bomb plant, though, plus the 4-round loss bonus for XKOM means that purchases can be sustained, and exactly that will be. 4 AKs, op, full utility available to them. It looks like this time around they want to go more aggressive towards the B side, looking to gain water early. And they're going to brute force it with the smoke there. Jetker looking to go early towards the B side, but he's shut down by the smoke. They're going for those fast picks on the B side, trying to catch the player off guard, but it's just being played so well by comeback right now. Wait.
XKOM, they've had better luck planning on the A-bomb site, but
Wait.
holding it has been... Oh, the boost from Jimka gonna work out as he takes the op in hand for one of the first times today, finds the head of Jedker, gives the man advantage immediately, and going for the bangarang, but not gonna find that as they start pulling themselves away, shuffling over towards the A-bomb site where they had a man pushed up, and Mono was just on the other side of the wall from Archie, but Archie held his position, not playing too aggressive as XKOM shuffled themselves back over towards B.
Yeah, it's looking like a 2-2 split right now. 2 monster, 2 water. XKOM using the smoke to gain some ground, gain some space, a little breathing room towards the B site, but it looks like it's being held down pretty well by Comeback right now. Just waiting for the right time to strike, just defending.
Push. Ducky finds the first. Surprisingly, he got in between 2 players, and Dursky saved his teammate. Jimka saves Dursky, and Stomp will be going down. 4 players staying alive to build up that bang even more so as Comeback extend their lead. Now 7-3. Looking hot right here, going into round number 11, where the money is slightly broken, but a decent enough buy. Although with XCOM's purchase decisions, I expect to see like a Mac 10, the 2 Tech 9s, and some
yeah.
Agav, I don't know.
You were
man.
trolling about it, but they actually are forcing up in this round. I mean, they have a decent amount of money. It's just...
Let's see a Negev come out.
I just find that Overpass is one of those maps where chasing economy is always... I shouldn't say always, but chasing economy is not usually a good idea.
It's an uphill battle.
Yeah, I mean...
It's a struggle.
I mean, you're going with Galil's, Mac 10s, up against, you know, double op setups, AK-47s that are in the hands of Comeback now, potential AUGs. It's just like, none of these duels are favorable whatsoever for XCOM. Plus, it limits their utility.
I'm trying to think what they could be doing different, but Comeback, they hold their positions well. They've got a couple cheeky boosts that have XCOM worried about going to B. Every time they go over towards A, they get 1 kill tops, and usually Ramzeek's holding down long, has a quick position back over towards short, so you never know where that op is going to be. They've got the double op setup now. They know about it, but it still doesn't make it any easier. Comeback just hitting their shots a little bit better as they force XCOM to come to them. They haven't even shown a sign of aggression yet. They barely tipped a toe past what, like restrooms on long. They haven't gone down towards connector. They have barely pushed up against monster. They don't even need to. They're just holding strong right now. Once they get their confidence in stride and a little bit more, I mean, I was going to say more confidence, more money in the bank, but they're looking good right now. They could be starting to show aggression immediately. But they just pull up another little boost for Jimka. But nothing to be seen as all these T's start rotating up through connector. And I think this is already spotted out by Archie. He's got Ramzeek next to him, and there it is. First kill goes his way again.
Yeah, Archie goes for the wild spray, not quite able to stabilize his shot. Now that puts Ramzeek in a very awkward position. Archie dying right there. That's very awkward on the A side, but Jimka's there, but he's pinched by Ducky, coming out long quickly. Now it's Dirksy. The man's been hot. He's been hitting all his shots, and he has a feeling Goofy's coming in towards the bank, and Dirksy's able to secure that kill too. A round may have been secured there by the heroic efforts of Dirksy. Down to mono, 1 versus 2. Bomb is planted towards default.
Oh, and they got the smoke too. They heard him walking this one away. Goes back towards restrooms. He comes out swinging, finds the first one, but Dursky, the heavy hitter, is still alive, but not for long. Mono gets pushed on, and Mono clutches it out. He has been the last alive in so many of these situations, and finally he comes out on top. He even scavenges up the AWP to toss it over to Stomp Adre. As XCOM give the fans a little bit of hope, a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel here for this first half. Still the potential to come out on top of it, but it's still quite the fight coming from Comeback.
Yeah, that's a great clutch there from Mono. But now the only downside to that clutch is only 1 player staying alive for XCOM means their economy, their loss bonus is reset. So if they drop this round, that is not a good look for XCOM. This could easily end as an 11-4. But Jedker able to find an early kill onto Jimka, who's been playing kind of recklessly this BO3 so far.
Yeah, that boost finally spotted out the early frag going their way. Oh, a little bit of an NA nade right there. Fortunately, Dursky only takes 5 damage from it as it bounced off. Ooh, boy. Still there on the back foot. They're going for another boost, really? Gonna attempt fate right now. Only Jedker there, though, not being spotted out quite yet as the rest of his team shuffles up over towards A. And it's gonna work out for him. Space finding Jedker, the sole man, over towards that B-bomb site, and immediately they fall back towards Graffiti. We've got 3 players on this B-bomb site. They might want to shuffle one over, as Ramzeek is playing this one all alone, and that did not work out well for him in the previous round.
Curious though from Comeback. I mean, they know that water's clear, but they still opt to stack 3 men towards the B site. It's going to leave Ramzeek by himself, and he's in a bit of a awkward situation. And a nice shot coming out from Stomp, catching him jumping over the default box.
Utility looking okay. There we go. Smoke off over towards dumpster. They got one more. Oh, Spade's just gonna push right through this. He does indeed, not cut off. Up behind the flames though, he pops up and gets laid to rest. It's all up to Archie. As XKOM look to be taking this round, getting the back-to-back, and they are looking to tie this one up soon, but comeback still money in the.
Yeah, this is the final purchase right here though for comeback. This is their full efforts in. The M4 will be dropped. Spades can M4 up also. Archie can FAMAS up, so it's going to be just Dirty with the downgraded firepower down to an surprising though, considering he's a heavy hitter right now. I'm surprised they're not giving him a weapon instead.
Give him the M4.
Yeah, it's a little bit surprising, but XKOM doing a pretty good job stringing those two rounds together and avoiding the double reset. Ramsey goes for the aggressive play, but he's down to 40 HP with a missed shot.
They're trying to catch him off guard too. They are running after him. Ducky Donato, gonna get smoked off, so nothing for him. But Archie over towards long. It's the furthest they've aggressed. I've been waiting for it, and it will reward them with one quick kill. But as they back up, Oskarish finds that frag right on back. This is all a ruse, because all the other players over towards B are currently got Jimka and Space to try and hold this one down as they just shuffled Dursky back over towards A.
And look at Jetka, he's creeping in the pipe right now. Jimka will be, oh, he fumbles in his weapon at the worst possible timing.
You hate to see it. Now they're closing on Space. HE, not going to finish him off. Mono finds the shot beforehand. Now Ramzik alone over towards A. Dursky's only one towards B. He might want to back off this one as their buy in the next round is going to be, well, no buy whatsoever. Maybe upgraded pistols. They've got 3-round loss bonus. Don't know what they're going to have to work with, really. He's hoping for an exit frag right now. Maybe someone gives him an AK, a little upgrade for him. But they're already hunting for that off. And Dursky will get the dink, but not the frag. UMP not holding up. It's all Ramzik over towards T-spawn, where I think he might just be safe.
Yeah, he's looking pretty comfortable right now. Man, what a round to lose by fumbling your weapons for Jimka. Not like this. Oh, Stomp with these angles. How does he find these angles?
They find themselves one round away from tying it up here on Overpass. Very close one here. And once again, there it is. Comeback. Only upgraded pistols. 2 sets of armor. The Soul and there's Flash on Dursky.
It looks like they're heavy stacked towards the B site right now while G-Con control is being exerted by single-handedly by Mono. Just applying pressure, not quite looking to take it completely. Now there is a pinch happening from towards the party side playground area. Archie's gonna get caught off right here in a bit of a pinch and a flank coming in from Goofy. Oh, okay, able to find one kill, not too shabby.
Got Space, the AK-47. And it's going to be Ramzik with the pistol, though. Back and forth they go. Space gets heavy damage, but doesn't even go with the AK. He's going to find himself the kill with the P250. And XKOM is looking a little shaky right now, as Jimka's picked up the AWP. He's got armor behind it as well. But Stomp trying to shut this down. Bomb in hand, clearing out that short tunnel as Jedker clears out the bomb site. Flash being up over the top. Jedker finds the quick frag. That's the AK out of equation. But still, Jimka to worry about over towards construction.
Yeah, and Dursky doesn't really like the feeling of going through heaven, so he's going to go ahead and relocate with his teammate. Now, Jimka's out boss already with the op. And if there's a misstep happening here from XKOM, they could find themselves in with a hole in their chest.
All right, Jimka pushes up top, spots the head, gets the shot through the floor, but it's going to be the shot that Jedker gets to get the kill. It's just Dursky alive. No armor, so punch would be a factor, but he's not even going to get a chance. Stomp Andre clutches it out. That final kill, and XKOM are going to tie it up here on Overpass. They look for that swift 2-0. But it's either of these teams' chance right now to take the lead for the first half here.
An important round coming up right here for that lead. At least come out on top in the first half. Comeback. At least they have a much better half than they did in the last game. Ramsey going to go aggressive missed shot from Stomp. A bit unusual from him in this BO3 series, I'd say.
Jimka pops up, takes one down, and loses life. Archie's there to back him up, though, and even another player close over towards stairs. They're going to fall away from this. They've seen the heavy push from the CT side over towards A, so now they're going to be going over towards B with this. Jedker just playing passively, waiting for some connector action, while the rest of his team, well, bides their time as they're down a man, and they need to find themselves a plan to work with. But right now, they just got the bomb to work with.
Yeah, some of that utility being used by XKOM is going to give away some of their positions at least. So Comeback starting to get an idea that this is not a full B just yet. 2 men for XKOM going aggressive long A with the bomb. Now, I believe the lurk from Jetka will either come through B, flank late into CT spawn, or just rotate up connector. Isn't quite decided what he wants to do, but the commitment hasn't happened just yet for XKOM, and they don't have to commit just yet, but time is becoming a problem here. 40 seconds left on the clock.
Comeback not being too mixed up by this late push, but the smoke and flash being thrown over towards B. We'll see if a rotation comes on over for now. 25 seconds left on the clock. XKOM, they all meet up over towards short. Ramzik, he's putting shots in through the smoke, hoping for a miracle, but it's going to be heavy push around the corner. He's got some backup here. Archie hadn't moved back from offense, but Ramzik might not even need the help as he finds the first. Jetka finding the quick frag. Dursky shows himself, and it's all up to Stomp. 8 seconds left. This round is over as Dursky finds that final shot to give Comeback a little more of a lead. 8-7 here on their map pick.
Such a close half, but somehow Dursky ends up with 8 deaths. Nuts. 18 and 8.
Same with Space, actually. Not 18 frags, but 8 deaths. So very close rounds, a little bit back and forth. Action at the start and the tail end for our XKOM. And now we switch it up, the all-important pistol round to give the momentum shift. It's going to be, okay, I don't like this. Comeback and not getting a bit of utility. Well, except for the decoy, but I'm not going to count that.
Yeah, I think they're going to go aggressive into party and come down the connector and split B with the rest of their teammates. But Mono's going to be finding the first pick. Stomp Padre follows up with 1. That's 3 kills already going in the favor of XKOM. Comeback, 2 players left. They have the B site open for free. They can get the bomb down. They can get that money. But, man, the chances of winning this are going to be tough.
Oh! Ducky! He was the only man here. 1 bullet, 1 kill, and there we go. Taps away 3 more times to find the second one. And XKOM will take their 3rd pistol round of the day to tie it up again here. 8-8. We're going to have a quick little timeout as we have a player dropping from the server. Get him back in here as soon as humanly possible. As XKOM once again taking the momentum their direction. We'll see if Comeback does decide to force up, because on the back of that T side, no bomb plant. They can get a single kill that round.
No.
That's, well, Comeback, they do like to force up, but with momentum not behind them, no bomb plant, no kills, I don't expect to see that. Save everything, get those 3rd round AKs out, try and pull this back their way.
Yeah, with a bomb plant, maybe see it. Not a bomb plant, it just be giving away 2 rounds away to XKOM right here with the early lead. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe just a full save. Very, very. Maybe a single flashy for Comeback. Maybe try to get some ground. Maybe pick up a rifle early towards the A side. Work the switch it up a little bit, slow down the pace. Work the rifle. Look at the XKOM purchase coming out. 3 umps and M4. Mono hasn't quite decided what he wants just yet. Pretty modest buy.
Yeah, they're looking to get that economy built on up here on CT side. Get it done early. Gonna have 1 single rifle for the CT side. As for Comeback, 2 P-Duke deputies to work with. No utility, no armor. They're gonna take this one fast over towards Fountain. We're currently Stomp. He's got a little audio cue on this one. Got the HE in hand, can throw that out, soften them up a little bit, and find the first kill, maybe the second, the third as well. He's being swarmed out. Mono saves him from death, and Stomp finds himself the 4K to pad those stats a little bit here as XKOM take the lead back in their hands.
I actually love watching Stomp. He has such calm mechanics, even in the craziest of situations. Always fun to watch. But here we go. The op is out for Stomp. The only upgrade in this round. He dropped his ump. Gonna be up against 5 AKs coming out here from Comeback.
Ooh, a little bit of aggression coming out from the CT side. Jetka trying to fight that short tunnel. We're currently Jimka's posted up with the AK. You might be gifting the man a kill right here. He's got the upgraded weaponry, but they're also giving up a lot of map control over towards long as Ramzik is headed that direction. 2 players holding short, 2 players holding construction. XKOM showing some different tactics here on their CT side, and I'm liking what I'm seeing, but it might come to haunt them sometime soon as Ramzik is already coming around long. Spots up the first one, no trigger discipline, and just goes for the easy, quick kill. That is Mono tucked between 2 players, and, well, tucked into bed as he's put to sleep. Space finds that frag, and Comeback have a 2-man advantage.
Yeah, what a lurk from Ramzik. He had such a great read into that round. They knew exactly what they were doing on the defense. Ostrich finds a kill onto Ramzik. Gets traded out by Arch. Okay, Jetka finds a consolation, but They can find one more that gives them confidence.
And they do have Ducky Donato coming out long. He's the only man with the rifle. Jedker's yet to pick up that AK-47. I think Archie, no, not watching it. And they're wary about this. Jimka's going around. Oh, a little bit too late. He was watching the angle, but Ducky Donato does get by for free. But he was making noise. So now they've got an audio cue on this one. It's got to be Jedker to flash him in. No, he doesn't have the flash. It's Ducky Donato who has the flash. So now Jedker can swing on that one. Comes out, finds the frag, and it's down to 2 versus 1 as Dursky's the last one left alive. The UMP worked out well. They have been softened up. Ducky takes the fight to him, and the one rifle will work out well. 2 kills for Ducky, aka Goofy. Do they have time for it? Oh, they do indeed, as the kits were bought on up. They had a second, maybe a second and a half. It's going to have XKOM going into double digits here against Comeback. Already 1-0 in the series, looking to steal this one away for that 2-0.
That hurts. That really hurts. Comeback really needed to secure that round. That's a big drop off right there. They really needed that one. They're in a perfect position to close it off, but somehow the 2 versus 3 comes successful for XKOM. They didn't even lose a player there in that retake situation, even though they're a man down. That's not a good look right now for Comeback. Here we go. Early aggression once again coming out from XKOM, looking to play offense on the CT side.
Well, good damage done. Jimka, it's not his lucky day. He's down to 4 HP. They did get the AKs out, but they've only got 3 smokes left at the minute 30 mark. So utility already dispensed. One more smoke goes out to get them a little bit more map control over towards mid. That's just going to send Mono on back. Who's that man watching long? That's Stomp Padre. The legend himself holding that down, unchallenged so far. And Mono's going to double down with him as they bring a 3rd player up towards A. XKOM have got 3 in a row, and they're in a good position to find that 4th.
Yeah, they're in a great position. Archie down to 48 HP and Jimka down to 4. Going for the double long A setup with the bait. I don't know if Black expects this. And they're walking straight into it.
Time ticking down. 45 seconds left. 3 players coming up mid. Ramzik already spotted out from long. Jedker. He's going to hold an off angle. He had backup as well. That's going to bring the last player up through connector. They've got to push on the site, push fast, and the off shot missed from Stump Audrey is going to give them a little bit of a chance, but Jedker just around the corner with the man watching his back has a great chance to shut this down. 25 seconds left. The flashbang comes out, but they're not moving off of it. They're just biding their time. You don't have time to bide. And as soon as they take the first peek, 2 players go down. Jedker's holding this well, but Jim, 4 HP or not, finds himself 2 headshots, and now the bomb plant comes through, smoking it off. No, the bomb plant denied. It's got to be Jimka, and he's like 6 seconds left, 4 HP. I'm not feeling this one, Chief. He's going to back up over towards long, maybe scavenge up. Oh, no, there's no up for him. That's just it. Stays alive, keeps the AK. His team can try and buy up shakily around this, or maybe just okay, yeah, come back, going for the Mac, the Mac 10s. I'd say tilt mode.
Yeah, this is definitely a frustration buy coming out.
They do get up more utility though. This is the most utility they've had, like combined over the entire second half.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like XKOM really favors that early aggression toward the A side, usually sending 2 players in some direction. Now that they're going down connector, looking to contest, come back early. Seems to be where they're finding most of their success, but man, I really thought Comeback had that round secure with a double kill coming out from Jimka through the smoke long A, but seems otherwise. But there it is. Comeback setting up for a set piece on towards the B site, looking to go aggressive, and it's gonna be Molotovs and smokes everywhere on the B site right now. It's gonna get messy. It's gonna get bloody. Very important round coming up right here.
And the push finally comes through. Ducky Donato behind pillar, but it's Mono to find the first frag. Mac 10 does work out for 1, but Ducky's spotted through the little gap in the smoke. That's some kills. They find themselves another rifle to work with space, puts that to good use. M4 works out for 1 kill before he's dropped, but Jedker and Stump Audrey coming in swinging 2 kills and make that a 3rd. Just leaves Archie alone. He rounds the corner, but Stump with the quick flick finds his 2nd of the round, and XKOM find themselves 12-8.
I'm calling it, Matthew.
Going to GG's.
I'm calling the GG.
That last buy kind of had me there, but Comeback, they have enough money. They got 3 AKs out. I might call it if they lose this one.
Yeah.
This XKOM, they are looking hot right now.
I just feel like XKOM is playing at a level just slightly above Comeback right now. I mean, even from their setups to their communication to their point of contact, everything just seems to be going much more in favor of XKOM. Yeah, 100%. It's just Comeback just in a bit of a struggle right now. Now they're on a force buy. They don't have as much utility, but they have better weapons than they had the round before. Again, if there is going to be a comeback, it really needs to be in this round right here before the money spirals out of control for XKOM.
Well, it's a good chance for comeback as they have just one player holding this B bomb site now. The utility being thrown right on top of him. He goes for the quick smoke, but it goes just a little bit too far. So he's roasted to 75 HP. He's going to hold off for the retake anyways because they got 4 players who are on that A bomb site. They got a big, long flank coming. And for now, bomb planted 5 versus 5. Retake. Oh, Jimka. Oh, he's in the perfect position to stop this flank
And he hears
before it comes through. Yep. Quick kill. There we go. No crazy 180 flicks from Ducky Donaldo. Gives the man advantage to come back.
Yeah, now he has a flank clear, so they know that most of the players are just coming straight from the CT spawn area, which makes it 10 times harder for XKOM. Yeah, they're going for the save. This is a very smart decision. Don't give away anything to come back. Let's not reduce our economy. Take our loss bonus and get out of here alive. Great decision. An important round secured by comeback, but not quite as messy as they would have liked it to be. I mean, I'm sure they would have liked some more kills to kind of lower the economy there for XKOM, but a round win is a round win nonetheless.
Yeah, I feel like XCOM, they just misread that. They kept one player on B in an awkward position. It was finally some good utility from comeback. The Molotov pushed him out. He had to smoke himself off, which really just cut out any chance to thwart the bomb plant. You could give them time before the plant even came through. So XCOM misread the situation. I love the call. As soon as they lost that player, I had thought they were going to save. They kind of stuck around for a couple seconds, felt it out, but they're like, you know what? We can easily reinvest in this. We've only given up 1 round this half. So the confidence will and I give them the early withdrawal and the buy right back into it, and immediately some great damage done. Mono's down towards connector. They got 3 players on B this time, and they've read this one.
Yeah, once again, aggressive B control coming out from comeback. This seems to be kind of their bread and butter, but they've taken so much damage from grenades already. XQ's coming out once again, but XCOM is more ready for it this time.
Ducky gets lit up, down to 33. Jedker takes a shot as well, but still somehow alive. Oscars gets the first frag, answered back, and the double down from the CT side gives XCOM man advantage even more so as Mono finds that frag, leaving just Jimka alive, and not even for long. Ramzik has to be the hero. Just the UMP to work with. He finds the first frag, but the bomb's been dropped, and they know exactly where he is.
Yeah, 16 HP in ump. Probably not the best of situations to be in. And there it is. Jedker closes it off with a nice bullet to the face. And there it is, 9-13. Money, this is the final hoorah right here for comeback. This might be their final full gun round. They need to make this one work. And they won't even be a full gun round at that. 4 AKs, a Galil, no utility for Archie, downgraded utility for Spades and Ramzik. I don't know, this is going to be a tough one here. XCOM back in the driver's seat.
And right now, comeback. They seem to be at a loss. They're just holding back, waiting for some aggression. XCOM's not giving it to them. They've got a couple players down towards connector. They're taking a cheeky peek down monster. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of this world. They do have downgraded weaponry in XCOM's SMGs have come out, despite them having a lot of money. So it's the only little silver lining I can try and sew here for comeback.
And look at this aggression coming out right here towards connector. Now, Dirksy, if he can find both these kills or even one of these kills and survive, that'd be great. Stomp finds a kill towards the A side, which means things are now even. Jimka spots the player in water, and he's going for the kill, but may not get there in time before Dirksy can find one of his own.
Little Molotov out from Oscar's trying to hold them at bay. They push right through it, though, and this is her. They're going to bring that rotator a little bit closer. See if they dedicate him here. Stomp was the only man on the A bomb site. Is he going to stick around for the time being? Might suspect this could be a fake, because there's only one player heading this direction. Sorry, 2 players headed this direction as they were doubled up, pushing through monster. It's Mono, got to be the man of the minute right now. AK out, works good. The spray is bomb, and it's going to be just Dursky left on this site with Space by his side, and they look confused. They meet up in short, look each other in the eye, and like, where do we go now?
Yeah.
They've got 25 seconds. They could go to A, but they're going to try and dedicate themselves to this bomb site, and they've got Oscars holding just on the side of the smoke. Little bait position there from Mono.
Thing right underneath him. And hello! And there it is. Mono closes it off with a trade. 14-9. Economy for comeback is broken, which means now they have to make a decision. Are we going to force buy?
Oh, they force buy.
Or are we going to save it, give up the match and series point?
Nobody ever wants to run it back to overtime. They always force up. Even though, like, how I played, I come from the mindset, you run it back to overtime. You take that confidence. But come back. Confidence seems to have been shaken, not stirred. It's going to be upgraded pistols, UMP for Dursky, and not a lot of hope in my heart for them right now.
I was really hoping to see Inferno. I feel like Inferno would have been so scrappy, but it looks like XKOM will be closing it off right here. Flashbangs out towards the water side, which gives Comeback more breathing room right here. They have water. They have monster control. They have no control towards the A side whatsoever, though. So, I mean, XKOM has a pretty good idea this is B. For now, at least.
Oscar-ish. Oh, looks like he wanted to push through that. He's going to take bullets through the smoke, and he's going to take those to his grave. But Ducky Ronaldo finds a frag, finds the bomb at his feet. It's going to be 3 versus 4 on the retake. They've handed some weapons over, and Comeback suddenly look like they could make this one happen.
And the ding coming off on Mono. I think that's going to be the save right there. And Zeke chases it down. I like that.
But they do get a kill. This is still workable. Jedker's still on site. I think they want to try and go for this. They've got a little bit of bank built up on a couple of these players, and they want to try and make this a final total fort right here. Some damage done on the stomp. Might be the final bit they're going to do. Take this off, save it for the next round. A good attempt. Would come back still. The shakiest of buys. They somehow make it work.
Yeah.
Find themselves up under double digits on their map pick.
Yeah, what a crucial round to pick up. And that was just with what, pistols? Kill coming out from Gifka through the smoke too, and he threw a flashbang through the monster smoke. The flashbang hit the player, and he was spams with the Tech 9 and picks up probably the most important kill of that round, honestly. Gave him so much breathing room, and it put that player in Pillar in a very awkward position. 10-14, the final purchase coming out right here for XKOM before their money is kaput. It's going to be come back with the 5 AKs. Now, they have some utility to work with at least. Not much. Once again, XKOM's going for that early aggression that we've been seeing.
Misses the first shot. Oh, what was that? Mono, where did you find that kill from? Down towards Connector. Okay. Now he comes back up to double down with Oscarish. Stompadria is here as well. And that's going to be 2 players advantage for XKOM. They got 1 man for comeback and restrooms. Might not be suspected. And Dursky's coming up Connector. Oscarish is in the strangest spot right now. And he's going to get a free kill for it. Oh, you hate to see it.
Wow.
This is done.
1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. All down to Dursky now. He's had heroic performances before, but I really don't see him clawing his way out of this situation considering the bomb is down across from where he's standing.
And he's already worried about somebody coming up Connector. Ducky Nato, he's right next to that door, so it's a good read on that one. Dursky will find the first. Can he ace this out to avoid the potential overtime? 45 seconds left. Bomb is now in a more recoverable position. Oscarish, he's got eyes this way with the last smoke thrown. They got 2 players coming up from dead.
Wow.
Just dead.
That
Match
shot.
and series point here for XKOM in our first playoffs of Winners League. It might be XKOM who will be facing up against either Vexed or... Oh, I've already forgot.
Yeah, we have a bracket. We'll show that afterwards. We can talk about that. It's hard. It's hard to remember all these matches, to be fair. But there it is. Coming out. This is the final buy for comeback. This is match and series point, everyone. If XKOM pick up this round, they have won the series 2-0. They're going to go aggressive towards A. And Stomp gets caught off guard, but Mono's in Connector, and he's not caught off guard whatsoever. Finds himself a 3-piece. Now Archie's flying through the Connector with the
It works for a kill. He's got the op right behind him, and Ramzik will put that to good use. Brings it back down to a 2 versus 2. But as he rounds the corner, Dink comes through. Jedker finishes it off, and just Ramzik 1 versus 2. He's got 2 kills so far. 2 more to take us to OT. Minute 15 to do it. He's got Jedker down towards Connector. Oscarish coming for the flank to pincer him in, which means Ramzik has to move fast. As he comes out swinging, not going to hit hard. It's going to be XKOM with a quick 2-0 here on Overpass. Stealing